Hello everybody, this is Toon Trooper Masodoodle here, and things seem to be getting pretty spooky around Toontown. Because of this, certain shopkeepers are giving away prizes and jelly beans to any Toon who can come and say a specific phrase to them. The only way to find out these shops, however, is to solve riddles posted on the Toontown Rewritten website. Today, I'll be helping you solve those riddles and show you where the shops are so you can get your jelly bean prizes and in the end, get the awesome, spooky jack-o'-lantern head. First, we'll be starting off in Toontown Central. Here's the poem that'll tell you what shop you have to go to. Let's start in the place most central of all, in great land of the jokes and the laughter. She might sell you some jokes quite unusual. If you're lucky, she'll give you some beans thereafter. Her name is something that you might use to celebrate the spooky holiday. You might trick and throw on top of a neighbor's trees, or get treats and use it to be a mummy for a day. Now it's time to break down the clue. The first half of the poem doesn't really tell you much. It tells you that she gives you something quite unusual, and that's really all it says. The second half of the poem is what helps you figure out what shop to go to. It's mostly the last two lines that help you know what shop it is, or at least the shopkeeper. The next to last line is, you might trick and throw it on top of a neighbor's trees. This automatically makes me think of toilet paper, because you like to TP people's houses. And then this is reinforced by the last line, or get treats and use it to be a mummy for a day. This shows that it most definitely has to be something toilet paper based or TP based. And the only shopkeeper that has, or shop that has that name is TP Roll. It's a dog NPC who works at Impractical Jokes on Stilly Street in Toontown Central. This should be our first stop. Impractical Jokes is the first shop on Stilly Street in Toontown Central. Here is where you'll find that you can get jelly beans by saying the simple phrase, trick or treat. Let's try it. This is TP Roll. And what you have to say is, trick or treat. And just like that, you get 100 jelly beans. Now on to the next shop. The second trick-or-treating shop is located in Donald's Dock. Here's the riddle. We move on to our next destination, at the land of water and boats. You go to a store to get dressed up in a jacket and waistcoats. His name is some you have all the time, something to travel around. You probably keep it in your pocket, if not, then it's on the grounds. Now it's time for the breakdown of the riddle. First, let's look at the first half of the poem. It talks about the land of water and boats, which tells you it's in Donald's Dock. But then it says, you'd go to a store to get dressed up in a jacket and waistcoats. This is a big indicator that it has something to do with coats, clothes, suits, or something like that. Next, his name is something you have all the time, something to travel around. You probably keep it in your pocket, if not, then it's on the ground. This helps to tell me that the building should be the Transom Man Custom Tailor Suits. This is on Lighthouse Lane in Donald's Dock, and is owned by Porter Hull. Here we are at the Transom Man Custom Tailor Suits. Let's go inside to see if our trick-or-treat phrase works. See? 100 jelly beans just like that. It does work. The third shop is located in Daisy Gardens. Here's the riddle. We've got our beans, keep moving forward to the land of the gardens and of the flowers, where a hospitable Toon will let you stay during the midnight hours. We'll call him the same as something else common at this time of year. When we take joy in the shredding of trees, jumping is part of the cheer. So let's break down this riddle. First, it tells you, the first two lines tell you that we are in Daisy Gardens now, which, as you can see by where I am, we are. The second two lines say, where hospitable Toon will let you stay during the midnight hours. So that means it must be a hotel or an inn or some other place where Toons can stay. They'll call him the same as something else common at this time of year. When we take joy in the shredding of trees, jumping is part of the cheer. So, whenever trees shed, they shed their leaves, and we love to jump in leaf piles. Oh hey, wait a second. I know a shopkeeper named Leaf Pile in Daisy Gardens. He owns a building called Rake It In on Elm Street. That's probably the place to go. That is the answer to our riddle, so let's go to Elm Street. We're now here at the Rake It In. Let's go inside to see if our trick-or-treat phrase works. Trick-or-treat. Awesome. We just got a 100 jelly bean boost. The fourth shop that we're going to be going to is in Minnie's Melodyland. Here's the riddle. And so we go forth in our journey tonight in the land of melody and song, to find a stylist who will fix you up kindly if you only just sing along. Disguising yourself would do you no good here, a futile precaution you see. But don't worry, she'll do you good, dear. I hear she's friends with Rossini. Let's break down the riddle now. First it says that we will be in, the first two lines say that we're going to be in the land of melody and song, which is Minnie's Melodyland. The second set of two lines, to find a stylist who will fix you up kindly if you only just sing along. That tells me that it's going to be some type of barber or some type of place that'll do you a haircut. Disguising yourself will do you no good here, a futile precaution you see. But don't worry, she'll do you good, dear. I hear she's friends with Rossini. I know from the tasks that I've done that Rossini's friend is named Barbara Seville. And Barbara Seville owns Shave and a Haircut for Song, and it's located on Alto Avenue in Minnie's Melodyland. Let's go there. We're here now, at Shave and a Haircut for a Song. Let's go inside. Trick or treat. Sweet, 100 jelly beans. Now let's move on to the next playground. The Berg. The fifth shop is located in the Berg. Here's the riddle. Our quest continues into the depths of the land of wind and snow, where we find a very high-end shop with many beans to throw. The owner sure fits the theme tonight. His name itself exudes gloom, but I hear he also has a softer side for a certain Miss Vavoom. Now, let's break down the riddle. The first two lines say, our quest continues into the depths of the land of wind and snow, which tells you that it's the Berg. The next two lines, where we find a very high-end shop with many beans to throw, it doesn't really tell you much about the location, so let's read on. The owner sure fits the theme tonight. His name itself exudes gloom. Still, not really too helpful with the last two lines, but I hear he also has a softer side for a certain Miss Vavoom. Based on my tasks, I know that Snooty St. John of St. Bernard Kennel Club likes and has a crush on Miss Vavoom. This tells me exactly where the shop is. It's time to go. We're finally here at the St. Bernard Kennel Club. Let's go inside. Nope. Trick or treat. Awesome, another 100 jelly beans. Now we only have one more shop to go until we get our 600 jelly beans. That's awesome. Now, let's go to Donald's Dreamland. The last building we have to trick or treat at is located in Donald's Dreamland. Let's read the riddle. We're almost done. Our last stop of this evening is the land of bed and dreams, to the store of a certain man of lore, who slept too long, it seems. You may see his name in more eerie ways, one that makes some cry. And if you see it on stone, there might be skeletons nearby. This by far has to be the spookiest poem out of all of them. Let's break it down now. The first two lines of the poem tell you that it is in Donald's Dreamland. The second two lines, to the store of a certain man of lore who slept too long it seems, it doesn't really tell you much, but let's move on. You may see his name in a more eerie ways, one that makes some cry, which, that seems pretty spooky to me, but the last lines are the ones that are the spookiest and that tell you who it is. And if you see it on a stone, there might be skeletons nearby. The only type of stone I can think of when it comes to Halloween are tombstones. And what do tombstones say on them? Rest in peace, or usually shortened to RIP. There's a Toon shopkeeper in Donald's Dreamland named Rip, who owns Rip Van Winkle's Wrinkle Cream on Pajama Place. Let's go. We're now at Rip Van Winkle's Wrinkle Cream, our last shop on our quest for the 600 jelly beans. Let's go! I'm so excited. Maybe I'll get a special reward for this being the last shop out of all of them. Trick or treat. What? What is this? What have you done to me, Rip? You've turned me into a pumpkin! This must be the curse they were talking about. Well, I still look pretty cool, and it matches my shirt. Thank you for watching. For more tutorials and helpful videos on Toontown, as well as just other fun Toontown content, make sure you subscribe and like our videos. Thank you for watching. This is Toon Trooper Masodoodle, and I'm out. Happy Halloween!